to my general viewing audience. It's your man Shane Black, and apparently I really am back. Tonight I want to talk about Disney's new motto, "We don't want you here." You heard me correctly, because when you take a stance as Disney has done, as Delta has done, as Coca-Cola has done, and say, hey, this is our belief. 66% of you people in Florida may believe that parents have rights when it comes to the education of their children and what teachers can tell their children, what teachers can talk to their children about. And you, as the Disney Company, the Walt Disney Company, believe that parents should not have that right. That teachers should have the right to talk to children that don't belong to them about whatever the teachers feel they want to talk to them about. And before you say, oh no, you can't say gay, don't say gay bill. The word gay isn't even in the bill. I know a lot of individuals are too stupid to have even read the bill. But let's get on with it. Bob Chapek, his initial response was correct when he didn't take a position on it. But after hearing pushback from a minority of employees at Disney, Bob Chapek apologized to the employees, telling them, quote, "It is clear that this is not just an issue about a bill in Florida, but instead yet another challenge to basic human rights." Keep that in mind. Hell, I'm not even going to finish the rest of this quote. It's a challenge, another challenge to basic human rights. Let's jump off into this. Now, what you should be seeing on your... Nope, hold on. Yeah, we'll jump into this one. Let's talk about Xinjiang, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and the human rights violations that are taking place there. That's right. As you can read on your screen, there's no accountability for those human rights violations that are taking place there. Okay? The Uyghurs, Kazakhs, and other predominantly Muslim ethnic minorities in Xinjiang face systemic, state-organized mass imprisonment, torture, and persecution amounting to crimes against humanity. I'll just read this last sentence. The Chinese government has shown a total unwillingness to acknowledge the reality of the situation in Xinjiang, to halt the human rights violations, or to conduct impartial and thorough investigations and prosecute those suspected to be responsible in fair trials without recourse to the death penalty. I just said that last sentence, and that was one long-ass sentence. Hold on. So, check this out, Mr. Chapek. You want to talk to people about a challenge to basic human rights, and we'll get into their statement wherein Walt Disney Company states that their goal is to repeal that legislation or see it struck down in the courts, and that you are going to support national and state organizations that are working to achieve that. Why is the Walt Disney Company not working to support organizations that are going to deal with the human rights violations taking place in China? Now, I believe the Walt Disney theme park opened in 2016 in China. And then there was a major expansion of that $5.5 billion park in China in 2018. So they were imprisoning Uyghurs, Kazakhs, and other Muslims in China back in 2016 and back in 2018. Yet the Disney Company still built their theme park in China. Hypocrisy, anyone? It's ridiculous. So you want to make a major point. Halt donations to politicians in Florida because of this. But you want to build that big ass park in China and get that Chinese money. Check out Busta Rhymes talk about that Arab money. That Arab money's got nothing on that Chinese money. But that's that hypocrisy for you. They're going to talk this shit in America while just raking in the bucks, regardless of human rights violations in China. Why don't you go talk to my man Xi Jinping in China about some human rights violations? He'll shut you, what is that? He'll nationalize your park and kick you the fuck out. Now let's go ahead and look at the statement. Now, it says, Jeffrey Epstein, hell, I thought he was dead. But I will give you some contact information as it relates to this statement, which should be on your screen right now. So, the statement from the Walt Disney Company on signing of Florida legislation says, quote, Florida's HB 1557, also known as the Don't Say Gay bill. And again, this is this is me interjecting here. It should be the anti-grooming bill, not Don't Say Gay. Nothing in HB 1557 restricts an individual from using the word gay. What it does do is keep you from grooming people's children, talking to toddlers about their genitals, talking to toddlers about whether they want to be a boy or a girl. Well, hell, we'll just go on a tangent real quick. And then I took one of my little nephews, what is he, like 10? So I could sign him up for some go-kart racing, and you had to fill out this form online to create your profile, and it said male or female. So I just said, what the F? I said, are you a boy or a girl? Hell, he was insulted damn near like he was mad. He said, I'm a boy. That's right, you got a penis. So you know which way to swing that shit. But now I'm just go right back to the statement from the beginning. Florida's HB 1557, also known as the Don't Say Gay bill, should never have passed and should never have been signed into law. Our goal as a company is for this law to be repealed by the legislature or struck down in the courts, and we remain committed to supporting the national and state organizations working to achieve that. We are dedicated to standing up for the rights and safety of LGBTQ plus members of the Disney family, as well as the LGBTQ plus community in Florida and across the country. End quote. Did you notice? Hold on a moment. Okay. Why isn't the Walt Disney Company committed to standing up for the rights and safety of the black community? Why isn't Disney Company committed to standing up for the rights of the Hispanic community, Asian community, American Indian community, the Indian community, the white community, which comprises the majority of the individuals, if I'm correct, living in the United States of America? And let's not forget the Pacific Islander community. Why are they not committed to standing up for the Christian community? How about the atheist community? The agnostic community? Why is it that they are not standing up for our rights and only the rights of the LGBTQ plus community? Okay. Profanity warning, expletive warning, you may want to turn this off, but my opinion is this: fuck you, Walt Disney Company. In wrapping this up, think about the following. People have said, stop buying Russian oil. Sanction Russian oil. Don't buy it, and because what you are in effect doing is fueling the war against the Ukraine. That's right. By purchasing Russian oil, you are funneling your funds into Russia, and they will take those funds and use it to pummel and try to just break the will of Ukrainians by going to Disneyland, by going to Disney World, by traveling to China and going to that Shanghai Disneyland. You are basically giving money to a corporation that does not give a fuck about you and that is working to sexualize your children. Check out Christopher Rufo. He released a video recently, and that's Christopher RUFO, showing a all hands on deck meeting with Disney executives, talking about how they want to interject their queer, pansexual, asexual, homosexual agenda into their, quote, family-friendly entertainment. Personally, I don't find that shit family-friendly. And the next time I see a Marvel movie, any kind of Disney movie, that's because I snuck into the theater and saw that shit for free, or I downloaded it off of one of them torrent websites. Just fuck it. There's Six Flags. Go to Six Flags instead. But if you don't like what Disney's doing and you still pay to go to their parks, then just fuck it. Because in effect, you are financing your own destruction. That's it. That's all, Jenna Viewer.